Hello everybody, today I'm here with the Disney Heroes Battle Mode February 2022 sign-in hero patch notes. Today we're going to be looking at Hopper, and that's pretty much it, but that's what we get with these usual sign-in hero stuff. Apparently there's also going to be some more patch notes. I do not know if there's going to be a character included, but I will of course make a video if there is. So let's take a closer look at Hopper here. I think they did a really great job with his design. I kind of forgot that he has that crack, like the scar under his eye, which does kind of bother me, but like it's a huge part of his character. So I think that is just like a cool design idea anyways. You know, the transition from an old 3D movie to this 2D game, I think made him look pretty good. They definitely could have made it look bad, but I think he looks pretty good. I'm curious because the enemies are flipped the other way and sometimes details are a little different. I think he only has that scar on one eye, so if we flip him around, are they going to get rid of that? And I guess it probably won't be too hard, you just kind of mend the lines together, but I am curious to see that too. But yeah, he looks pretty great. The detailing they did on him is really cool. And I have not looked through his skills, but I'm pretty interested. It's always cool to see another villain, especially from a series that is pretty new to the game. And it was exciting to see that we were getting Flick, and then immediately after finding out that we were going to get Hopper through the notes on the App Store page. So while it is nice to see him, we already knew he was coming for a long time. Alright, so he's going to be a damage character, and will be this February sign-in hero, which, I mean, a lot of people are already predicting. Makes a lot of sense. Let's start going through his skills. First up is the Insect Squish. Hopper flies up and lands on the closest enemy, dealing normal damage to his target and stunning them. Nearby enemies take normal damage and are knocked back. Then the Grasshopper Kick. Hopper kicks the closest enemy, dealing normal damage, knocking them back and stunning them. After the stun ends, the enemy has their movement and attack speed reduced. So much more hands-on than Flick, I would say, which is interesting for sure. Sorry about that pounding in the background. That is my nephew stomping his feet. Alright, the Thumper threat. Hopper summons Thumper with a snap. Thumper lands in the middle of the enemy team, scaring nearby enemies and fantastic damage in the area. Thumper then kicks the closest enemy, dealing fantastic damage and knocking them back. I feel like I remember as a kid being afraid of Thumper. Like, he scared me. If I am remembering who he is, I didn't watch the movie all that much, but I saw it a few times. I think Thumper was the one that I was afraid of as a kid. His design always freaked me out. But yeah, it's cool that we're getting another character from A Bug's Life. I doubt we'll be getting any more after this, but who knows. There are, like that grub, I forget his name right now, but he's got like the German accent. We could definitely see that one, but other than that, I don't think we'll be seeing any more. Like the Queen, I don't think is going to come, but I guess we'll see. The next one is Bug Eat Bug. When Hopper's max HP dips below 1%, he gets angry and heals to 1% of his max HP. Hopper also gains attack speed and deals extra fantastic damage with his basic attacks for X seconds. The skill can activate X times per wave, which sounds like a pretty good skill for a damage character, so I'm excited for that too. Finally, Let's Ride. Insect Squish now hits the two closest enemies, and the splash damage hits all enemies. When Hopper stuns an enemy with one of his skills, he deals bonus true damage to them, and they are stunned longer. When an enemy hits Hopper with a basic attack, they take normal damage. So it's kind of like a reflect in a way, where they also take damage just for attacking him. His friendships are going to be with Fear and the Sheriff of Nottingham. Fear is interesting. They're like exact opposites, I would say. Hopper is very, very confident, I would say. But maybe he'll interact with Thumper too, because he's just crazy, which is again something that Fear would certainly be fearful of. And then the Sheriff of Nottingham is another villain that's somewhat similar in terms of attitude to Hopper. Hopper's kind of a leader in a way. You know, being a sheriff, maybe they could get along in that kind of sense. But yeah, it's cool to see Hopper being added. Oh, I forgot. We also have the shop refreshes. So let me just list them all real quick. King Triton is going to be in the contest rewards now. Phil is going to the Arena Crate, Chippendale in the Guild Crate, Syndrome in the City Watch, Ron Stoppable in the Creep Surge, Ham in the Arena, King Louie in the Coliseum, Clawhauser in the Heist, and the Manticore in the Guild War. Nothing really sticks out. I guess Chippendale and Phil, but those are pretty usual ones. I guess King Triton is interesting. Now going to the contest rewards, I feel like that's not typically where they go. I feel like the VIP crate is getting neglected here. Not exactly how it works. Not exactly sure how it works, sorry. Anyways, as I was saying, Hopper is a really cool inclusion. Just because getting the villain from A Bug's Life is kind of an interesting character that you wouldn't typically expect to see. Although he is already in Disney Sorcerer's Arena, but still, he's pretty cool. And I'm excited to get him along with Flick. I don't have either of them yet, so it'll be cool to be playing as both of the new Bugs Life characters. Also, like I said, there might be another patch notes up. If there's no new character, I'm not going to make a video on it. But if there is a new character, then I will. And it is kind of weird that they wanted to do this today and not at the same time. Or like, I think I'm still going to upload this on Friday just in case. So it's weird that they did this patch notes on Thursday. They kind of did this early in 2021 as well, and then later in 2021 they went back to just combining the sign-in hero with the newest stuff, unless they just didn't have anything, but they'd been pretty good about having something at the same time for that one. So yeah, it's just kind of weird. I kind of hope they go back to just doing the two characters at the same time again. It doesn't really make sense to do them separately in my opinion, but maybe they really just want to get the Hopper into the game like right away. I really don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.